Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss. Giannis high post. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. To the inside. Kick out to Giannis. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Eason. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo looking it over. That shot missing. Rockets on offense. Harden outside. Ayton with it. Guarded by Kuzma. Houston moving it around. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Harden outside. Fires from deep. Another miss by Houston. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's Harden. Harden draws the double. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Eason. Back to Ayton. Off target with his 3.
Just a bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
Out to Kuzma. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Antetokounmpo's got 10. Pass to Ayton. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Bucks.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Antetokounmpo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Ayton. Thompson surveying the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
It's trailed by 6. Harden outside. Over Jackson. Harden's shot is off. Fast break, Milwaukee. That's a 2 from Lillard. Thompson with the rebound. And the Rockets with possession here. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Giannis inside. No good with the layup. It's Harden with the drive. Out to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Knocks it loose. Back to Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Kuzma with it. From deep. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
The 3 from Harden. That one doesn't go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Milwaukee on top, up by 7. And we'll be back.
The Bucks 15.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. But he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Pass to Connaughton. There's the triple. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Screen by Adams. Here's Thompson. Poke loose. Thompson is doubled. Now Adams. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And the basket is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Inside. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Pass to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. It's Trent on the wing. Lopez. Adams, a nice D.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from three-point range. He gets trailed by 8. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Pass to Trent. Lopez left side. Stolen by VanVleet. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Lopez. Porter looking it over. Back to Lopez. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Green. And here is Connaughton. And here's Porter, covered by VanVleet. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Now here's Lopez. And the Bucks miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Adams with the slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Trent outside. Back to Lopez. Porter in the corner. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Lopez.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Adams in the high post. Porter with the steal.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Timeout.
From deep Harden. No good there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Thompson outside for the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Giannis with it. Picked up by Thompson. Right wing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets trail. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But great, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Outside Portis to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Pass to Ayton. Eyes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Antetokounmpo. Harden grabs the miss. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Giannis, no good.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Outside Jackson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
On the wing, Giannis. He's got 14. 4 on the clock. Outside for Jackson. Over Eason. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Harden. Ayton in the corner. No good on the 3.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Stolen by Harden. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Stolen by Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis clean up the fast break.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
Back to Harden. A 3 ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 8. It's Jackson with the drive. Right side, Portis. Down low. Antetokounmpo. Rockets with the rebound. Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. To the middle. Pass to Eason. No good from outside. So it's the Bucks now. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Houston leading by 8. Harden with it. 56 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Ayton missing. Pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. Screen by Giannis. It's Giannis throwing it down.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And here is Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got 10.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lillard outside. A shot. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Now Harden. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact.
The Bucks. 31.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks trailed by 8. Back to Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on 8.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Lillard surveying the D. Back to Giannis. And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop.
Directing the offense, Fred VanVleet, the quintessential floor general.
Outside Portis. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Adams. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. The shot by Thompson, no good. Bucks trailed by 6. Lillard outside. Shoots, and that one swishes right in. Lillard's got his first points in this one.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Smith outside. Pass to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And here's Giannis from outside. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Left side Jackson. Giannis left side. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Ball's not loose. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And they take the lead. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Bucks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Inside. Out to Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. And there's the drive. The kick out to Lopez. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Thompson. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Lillard. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Ooh, off wide.
And I'm telling you what, on the other end, you're just waiting for when it's going to happen. Lillard is going to come at you.
It's the first. That narrows the gap to one. The free throw is good from Lillard.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Pass to Ayton. Missed. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoop. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Harden. Out to Smith. To the inside.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Trent gets the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Pass to Harden. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jackson has the open look. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now, here's Ayton. Out to Thompson. Here's Harden on the wing.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 5. Back to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it's Ayton missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's Trent on the wing. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Portis.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
It's funny that after 4 quarters, really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Rockets ball.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a